Peace. This is a meat and potato social production starring myself, the Water Alchemist, and today's topic for the occult family is the resistance in 2022. As many of you are seeing, there's more dissatisfaction with what is taking place in America. And the reasons for that is because I'm always amused when people say, well, we're heading towards fascism. We're not headed towards fascism. Fascism has been here for decades. It's been here. And there's a plethora of books that you can read, and you can just look around, do a sociological test study. Talk to people in your family. Just do it before Christmas and the New Year, because what's going to happen is that with fear weakening the immune system, it also scrambles the mind. So many people that you talk to, either at the workplace or your family, basically their brain is scrambled eggs. They can say the most nonsensical things, but they think that they're relevant because they watch the alphabet gang, like CNN or MSNBC, ABC, CBS. So they think they're informed. And there's an occultist, and I do agree with his view, named Grant Morrison. He's responsible for doing works on Batman, but also a comic book called The Invisibles, which talked about the state of affairs. Now, Grant Morrison, who's great at sigil magic, he has said this, and I agree with him. The world is a comic book. And I agree, he's right about that. The world is a comic book, because things that are going on, it would seem like something that would come out of a graphic comic novel. Here you have this new variant, which really came out of a movie. And we visited this before, just like when they said AIDS came out of Africa. Now this variant came out, and this is what really is going to happen. Because as they're making it up, they're getting scared. They don't have no more new ideas. So you can just toss that out the window. They don't have any more new ideas. It's just the actors change. They have no new ideas. They are creatively bankrupt. You don't believe me? Look at television. How many times you're going to remake a show like Hawaii Five-0, Magnum P.I.? Now they're going to come out with a reboot of Walker, Texas Ranger, starring the actor that portrayed Sam in Supernatural. But this is what Hollywood does, because they're lazy. And the despots of this government, they're getting lazy, because they know next year is 2022. This is when you're going to see a resistance. The thing that they didn't catch on to is that humans in this country are burnt out. They're burnt out. So they don't care if you're talking about they can't have a job or this, that, and the other, because now people are just saying, I'd rather fight back than live as a slave. Because if I live as a slave, that means my children have to be a slave. And then my grandchildren, where slavery will just be normal. Not natural, but normal. Normal is basically something that's pervasive. And they don't want that. So next year, 2022, 6, dealing with the cosmic mother, the cosmic father, Venus, and Lucifer. Now, for people who subscribe to the Bible, 7 is perfection and 6 is imperfection. So you're going to see a whole bunch of people going next year. This is how it's going to work. Either you're going to stand up and fight on an occult revolutionary level, or you're going to go back to the church. Because this is how it really works in most societies, but especially here. What ends up happening is that every 20 to 30 years, a new generation rises up to fight. Or those who have been asleep for so long, they wake up from their metaphysical coma. That's how that works. And I want to say this for those who are going to fight on the occult level. When you are doing your magic, your will and your attention comes from your solar plexus. So all you have to do is start from your solar plexus and build it up and channel it through your hands. Once you know how to manipulate an energetic current, you don't really need candles. You don't. Everything then is just for your psyche. It's an ambiance, but you don't really need it. All you need is your mind and your will. And then you can fight as part of the resistance. And it's been done before. Just think that because you don't read about it, don't think it ain't happening. That's the biggest mistake that people make. Oh, well, I didn't see this in a book. Everything's not going to come out of a book, so get out of that mind state. So it's time to fight back. How you do it is entirely up to you. So how do you want to live? I'll let you decide. So with that, that is your meat and potato sorcery for the day. I am the Water Alchemist. Be water, my friends. Peace.